everybody, welcome to today's episode of Film Freaks, where today we'll be discussing trailers that recently dropped. I am Jesse Galan.
And I'm Avi Flores. And to kick things off, we're going to dig right into the big one that dropped, Captain America, Civil War. Right on. It is directed by the Russo brothers, who they also directed Winter Soldier. And it's, man, you know the cast. If you're following the Marvel franchise, everything that's going on, you know who's in there. Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson. I mean, it's it's a huge cast. Now, coming into Civil War, man, it's kind of, I love what Marvel's doing. And then you also get the fanboy part where it's like, how close are they going to stick to the material of Civil War? Because you know, or as you geeks out there may know along with me, that in the comics, Civil War has to do with identity and releasing and along with being controlled. But obviously in the cinematic universe, you know, everybody knows who Captain America is. Everybody knows who Iron Man is. Their identities isn't an issue. So I was really interested in seeing how they were going to handle this thing. And I know Kevin Feige as well as Joss Whedon, they were saying things like that this movie was going to be very much a Captain America movie. So that was intriguing to me. And when you watch the trailer, totally get that. I mean, this is a story about Captain America, the struggle that he's going through with his friend Bucky. And they throw that whole thing of, you know, this is a group of superheroes who are just running wild, destruction. And they really want to get a handle on that. So just watching the trailer and seeing that, like, I'm very pleased with what's going on.
Right. I was, you know, and how the emotion of this trailer just really portrays the intensity of this split that Steve Rogers is going through, you know. And I got to say, like, my favorite Marvel universe, cinematic universe film is The Winter Soldier. So I mean, even though Civil War is something really big that is expected, I have extremely high hopes. I mean, Avengers 1, you know, everybody loved it. I would put Winter Soldiers slightly higher than the Avengers, but for me, I'm a big Captain America fan, so I'm just like gung ho, ready for this movie to start now.
Right. Yeah. So it's gonna be good. Obviously, I don't know about everybody. For me, like that last scene when Bucky and Cap were fighting Iron Man, like you can tell that they're like legit. Like this is a fight that there's going on. So it looks very intense. I really hope that the tone that they gave us in the trailer follows through to the movie. And my favorite, I guess, series that they've had so far in the Marvel universe has been the Captain America ones. And the Russo brothers they did a great job with Winter Soldier. So they really have me sold on this. So I hope they don't let me down, and I don't think they will. And with that, obviously I got to say, hate it, like it, or love it. I love this trailer, and I am super excited to see this movie. Absolutely.
I love the trailer too. I really love it, especially with that hidden Power Ranger that everybody's talking about. Yeah, Power Ranger, because he does look like a Power Ranger.
Yeah,
but the
badassery.
The badassery of the Black Panther, absolutely. I'm really excited to see what he does. I'm actually more curious to know whether or not it's going to be Black Panther Senior versus the son that takes over. Right. So I'm wondering if something's going to happen whether the father dies or give a somewhat of a small origin story of who the Black Panther is. Right. So I'm really intrigued to see that.
Right, and we can't end this without saying, obviously we didn't see any Spider-Man. We really don't know yet how big a role he's going to play in the movie. They didn't tease him at all in the trailer, which I don't mind. So it's another thing to look forward to, is how much Spider-Man will actually be involved.
Maybe end credits?
Maybe. We don't know. I guess we have to wait to watch the movie.
The next up is The Huntsman Winters War, directed by Cedric Nicholas Troyan, starring Chris Hemsworth, the hottie. We got Charlize Theron, gorgeous,
another hottie,
gorgeous, you know, and then we have Jessica Chastain, which, if you guys don't know who she is, she's been around everywhere. Crimson's Peak, you have Interstellar and The Martian, and then we have
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt, that's
She's
right.
up and coming. If you guys haven't seen Sicario, go check it out.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sicario, great film. All right, so overall, I really enjoyed the trailer. Chris Hemsworth and Charlize Theron are one of my favorite actors. So this is definitely a film I'm going to check out. The visuals are great, so that's another key point to the film, and the editing seems pretty well too. So I'm really excited for this film.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Chris Hemsworth, he's kind of up and coming. He's coming in, being the heart of the sea, coming out soon.
Right.
So he's cutting his work out. I mean, Jessica Chastain, she's kind of been in a lot of things lately, The Martian and Crimson Peak. What was the other one?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. So yeah, so she's showing her face in a lot of movies. She's doing great work. Emily Blunt, if you have not seen Sicario, go and check that out. So we have a just star-filled movie here with the Huntsman. It's fantasy genre, but I mean it looks like they're putting together something really good here. If you didn't see Snow White and the Huntsman, you can check it out. I remember watching it and I thought it was okay, and I just from the trailer I get the feel that this is gonna one up it. Like you're gonna put into something together here that's really good. And me and Jesse were talking earlier, and he kind of mentioned Kristen Stewart. Like, are they gonna address why she's not in this one?
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
And it also seems much darker compared to the other one.
Right.
I mean, the other one was pretty dark, but this one has a darker element to it. So I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen to Kristen. So
yeah,
if at all they explain what happens to her.
So yeah.
So on that, would you say you hate, you love? Like?
I definitely say I love it.
I love it.
I like the first movie, and just based on this trailer, it looks like I might really love this movie too. But the trailer, I absolutely love. We have yet to see. I'm going to check it out, and we'll see what I think of the film.
Well, I love it too, and I say that hesitantly because I liked the first one, and again, I don't want to get my hopes up too high up and say, oh wow, this definitely turned out really good, but at the same time, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. So I love the film.
Absolutely.
I love the trailer.
And to finish things off, we have Zoolander 2, Zoolander II, however you guys want to look at it. I mean, directed by Ben Stiller himself, also starring Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Will Ferrell, Benedict Cumberbatch. I mean, you have a stellar cast here.
Penelope Cruz, don't forget the gorgeous Penelope Cruz, man. Come on.
She's hot. I trust her.
My favorite part of the trailer was Cumberbatch's character, that Shim, I don't know, with that weird little laugh. It just had me dying. I thought it was great. The story seems to be very similar, or at least the feel of it is very similar to the original, which is, I love the original. I thought it was hilarious, so I'm really excited for that. Although at the same time, it brings a little scared to me because I don't want it to be a rehash. Unfortunately, with comedies and their sequels, they tend to rehash a lot of the previous jokes. And when you have a long period of time where there hasn't been a sequel or anything like it, the jokes might get too old, or they are too old to retell in this day and age. So on that note, I don't know. It gives me a little scared.
Sure. And I mean, don't hate me, guys, but I did not watch the first Zoolander. I really don't care to watch it. I mean, I'm not big on comedies, and this is no different. Yeah, I mean, I love the cast. They look great. I mean, for them, I love them. But when it comes to comedies, it didn't have the pull for me. I mean, it's one of those things. But for me, it's like, nah, no, thank you.
Well, you got to think about it, man. Cumberbatch, for Cumberbatch and that Shim thing, you just have to check it out. You might lose some IQ points. I'm sure you will, but you just have to support that guy. He's just the best. So, on that note, do you love, like, or hate it?
I mean, I was bored, so I mean, I hated it. Again, I mean, don't hate me. It's not for me.
Well, I liked it, and I say even though I enjoyed the first film and I did enjoy the trailer, I'm gonna like it solely for the fact that I am a little scared and nervous that it's just gonna be a rehash, and some of the jokes might be too old or retold again, and I'm just gonna be like chuckling as opposed to laugh out loud, hilariously funny like the first one. So I like it.
Right, those are the 3 trailers we had for you guys. Thanks for watching. Well, hey, film freaks, if you guys enjoyed watching our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe.
And go ahead and check out some of our other videos. Do it now!
What's the matter with you? Do it now!
Do it!
It's not a tumor!